What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Seton Hill Studios. Hope you're having an amazing day out there so far. Today, we are back checking out the fantastic Stevie Ray Vaughan. I listened to Texas Flood about a month or so ago. Absolutely blew me away. It made me realize I should have been listening to way more of this guy growing up and throughout my musical journey. The most requested video from you guys in the comments was a song called Tin Pan Alley. So we found a live version. It looks like this one is from the Capitol Theater in 1985. So I'm super excited to jump into this one. I know this one's going to blow me away, especially if you guys are saying this was a performance that you can't miss. So I'm excited to get in and check it out. But before we get going, a few ways you guys can continue to support the channel. If you haven't already, right down below, you can hit that subscribe button. It's an easy and free way to show some love. You can also head on over to Patreon and become a member there, or right here on YouTube, you can become a channel member. Both of those are going to get you access to priority requests, as well as other perks and features. And then, as always, with a one-time donation through Buy Me a Coffee, you can get a guaranteed request either Steven or I will check out right here on the channel. All right, y'all, let's get into it. All right, folks, here we go. Stevie Ray Vaughan live at the Capitol Theater doing Tin Pan Alley. Let's see what it's all about. He's so smooth, man. Slow blues. Just casually playing with one hand, no big deal. One of the things that I respect so much about his playing is his control of the volume knob, and the way that he attacks the strings really determines his tone, because he was picking super hard at the beginning of that, causing the amp to break up, just kind of a more of a big kind of ballsy blues tone. Then he backs his volume off a little bit, picks a little softer, and it completely changes the sound of the guitar, right? And you saw it too there when he started using his thumb towards the end, doing more like plucking stuff, super percussive. His guitars, man, I saw the same thing like in the Texas Flood video, in when I went back and watched Roy Buchanan, who apparently was a huge influence on him. They play so bright, but it's never like harsh or like brittle or fizzy, all the weird words guitar players use, I myself included, use to describe tone, especially when it's just too much high end, too much treble, bright. Bright's a good way of describing it. Fizzy, thin, but it's got so much warmth to it and so much brightness to it at the same time. It's almost like a paradox. Like, I don't really know how he does it, but that's why he's the best. I guess his secrets will always have been his secrets. Whew. I'm ready to hear him sing too. I was especially surprised by the power in his voice the last time, not even just the guitar playing. So I'm excited to hear him sing on this one. Let's keep it going.
Till finally see what was going on. Things were still hot down there. Couldn't stay very long. Hey, hey, hey. Out is the roughest place I've ever been.
He's such a good singer too, man.
All the people down there living for that whiskey, wine, and gin. I heard a woman scream.
See, this is the cool stuff, man. Like, he says a line like that, and he's like, I heard a woman scream. And then he hits this bend that sounds like a scream. Like, it's so simple, but it's so genius at the same time. And the way that he attacked the string, the vibrato that he put on it, it was the perfect call and response, right? He sets it up with the lyrical line, and then he makes the guitar just scream. I love stuff like that, man. Like I said, it's not like he played he didn't sing, some kind of lyrical masterpiece. He didn't play some kind of, acrobatic crazy lick. He sings a simple line. He does a simple bend with the right emotion and the right vibrato, and it's so impactful, man. Gosh. Whew.
I heard a woman scream. Yeah, and I peeped through the door. Some kid was working on any weather. Lord, with a 2x4. Hey, hey, hey. Out is the roughest place I've ever been. All the people down there, Lord, they're living for that whiskey, wine, and gin.
He's picking so far up the neck there.
I heard a pistol shoot.
Again, man.
Yeah, and it was a 44.
Again, with the awesome call and response to go with the lyrics. I heard a pistol shoot, boom. The whole band, the snare, the flam on the snare there. I mean, it sounded like a daggone gun going off. What a great snare sound. This is great, man. This is like a musical and storytelling masterclass of of how to make the music fit the vibe of the song and really enhance the storytelling of the lyrics. And then obviously you've got the killer guitar playing. I mean, he hasn't necessarily like ripped a big solo yet, and there's only like a minute left. I don't know if he's going to take a huge solo, but man, at the very beginning, that kind of short section where he did a solo, and then all of these like filler licks in between the the lyrics and the singing of the verses, dude, this is great. And it just goes to show you that he doesn't need to take a big 2 or 3 minute solo and kind of pop off. Like he's making it happen in these very short little segments with licks that really stand out, and really keep the forward motion of the song going. This is a good one. I'm glad y'all recommended this one. This is a good one.
Somebody killed a crap shooter 'cause it didn't. Shake, shake, roll and roll. Hey, hey, hey.
That's a good one.
All is a robber's place. Stevie Ray ever be. All those people down there here. Lord, you're killing for that whiskey, wine, and gin.
Man, the video ended kind of abruptly there, and I didn't really want it to be over. That was a phenomenal performance. I don't know if that was necessarily the best recorded performance of that song. Not that there was anything wrong with that one, but I know you guys kind of sounded off in the comments that every performance was really different. And, you know, just depending on the night, you could get a completely different show, you know, a completely different experience checking Stevie Ray Vaughan out. But that one, to me, being the only time I've ever heard Tin Pan Alley, that was awesome. His tone on that one. And what kind of guitar was he playing? Obviously, it was an S-style guitar, you know, 3 single coil pickups, you know, the normal thing. I love how he's got his name just like pearled out in like all the guitars that he played. I think that's cool. But yeah, I don't know what brand that was. It sounded great. It looked like it didn't have any contours. It looked like it was just a straight up, most Strats have like a forearm contour and a belly contour, and that one looked like it was just flat. But I don't know that I've ever seen that headstock before, and I couldn't really read it. So if y'all know what kind of guitar that was, let me know, because it sounded great. It sounded as good as any Strat I've heard him play. Man, his singing really took it for me in that one. I said earlier in the video that I was excited to hear him sing again. He's got so much like just grit and power and emotion, just soul in his voice. Like, I don't know if this was an original song or if this was just kind of an old blues standard that he covered, but man, he makes you feel like he lived it and he was there for it. Just draws you in with the emotion in his vocal. And then, equally so with the guitar playing. We all know he's going to blow us away with the guitar playing. He's, one of the best to have ever done it, obviously. You'd be a fool to argue otherwise. His playing is just, it's top tier. The way that he's able to respond to the lyrics, like with the line about the pistol, the line about the woman screaming, and then the band just implements that in a musical way after he sings that lyric. It was great. And then all those filler licks, man, some of them just ringing so much out of one note. There at the end, he was just singing and he was just hammering and pulling off that one little lick for just what felt like forever, just smiling away and singing. He was a good performer, man. I hate that we lost him so early because, man, the music that we've got is phenomenal. I just wonder what could have been, as he would have continued his musical journey if he hadn't passed away so tragically. All right, y'all, make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so every time we drop new content, you guys can be made aware. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.